Yes, I'm doing my warm-up. Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Let's do the magic mirror. Oh my God, what happened to his hair? Chillidian, first one in the room, and good to see you, Dan. Good to see you, Alfred. Good to see you, Pittsburgh living. Good to see you, Pittsburgh living. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, John Stevenson. Sunshine after the rain. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Good to see you, Dindin. Good to see you, Felix DeMaster. Shout out to all of the channel members. Rio Janeiro, welcome. He's sleeping. Good to see you, Rio. Good to see you, Ken. You're more than welcome for the clock reminder there. You're going to be an hour early. You're going to be an hour early. Over there. Good to see you there. Good to see you there. Who was that there? Ken McGrath. Good to see you, Ken. You're going to be a little early, maybe. Good to see you. Like the intro there, Pittsburgh living, me too. You need them nowadays. Good to see you, Dorita. Welcome. Good to see you there. Let's see here. What else we have here? Everybody's here. It's good to see you, William. Good to see you, William. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Edgar Gonzalez. Wepa. Good to see you, Robojacks out there in London. I'm all clean shaven because I'm getting ready for Marathon Sunday. Good to see you, Easy Rider. Welcome. Y'all want to have a coffee with me? Let's have a coffee before we got a nice little walk ahead of us today. I got a toothache, so this is fantastic. So got a toothache, but I have to get myself ready for the New York City Marathon, which is tomorrow. I'm not running in the marathon, so if anyone asks me on today's live stream, am I running in the marathon? Say, you gotta reply back, no, he's live streaming it. I'm not running in the marathon, I'm live streaming it. But we have a nice long walk today ahead of us. It's going to be nice, unbelievable views here in New York City, so get ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. Good to see you, Leela. Good to see you, Phyllis. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you there. Get the coffee. Good to see you, Lynn. I am looking good. My wife will agree. My wife likes me either way, though, because that's why we're married. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. Get yourself a coffee, Felix. And that's right. If you're a member of Dutch Miles Plus, you can get all those wonderful emojis created by Brooklyn artists. Thank you so much there, Ramona. Good to see you there, Nadine Smith. Welcome. I do look younger with no beard. Absolutely. Good to see you there, Paula Boyd. Welcome. Good to see you, Katya. Welcome. Brioche French Toast. Welcome. Love the new look, Brioche. This happens once a month. It's like, you know, it's like a seasonal thing. It's like my time of month. It's my time of month. I lose all my hair. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Yeah, 3 teeth removed. Oh, man, yeah. I might have to get something removed here. But I'll drink the dangerous coffee that's going to rot my teeth out anyway. Good to see you there. Buy the book. Welcome. Rio de Janeiro, you love New York? Me too. I am contractually obligated to love New York City. Oh, the baby face. That's right. The baby face. Good to see you there. Good to see you there, S. Fields. I got the cutest little baby face. See, if I act crazy, people will start watching. And it seems like notifications went out today. So that's nice. We're not going to go into Brookfield Place because, yeah, we did have, by the way, somebody did call the security on us for whatever reason. And then all security looked at each other and were like, what? So now they know me. I know them. I'm going to try to get the word out about doing my virtual tours in the building. But good to see you there. I need some painkillers. I need some Ambithol. And I need something to eat, but I'm not really hungry. So I'm going to kind of make myself eat this right now. I just did a bike tour with you got the notification. Beautiful, unbelievable. They went out today. Time to eat the donuts. That's right. It's going to be a beautiful day here in New York. I am in a t-shirt. It is the weird Beyond Indian summer times. It's the New York City Marathon times. Good to see you, Carl. Welcome. You know, I have skillfully placed this camera in such a way that nobody could try to photobomb me. We are the babyface generation. I have some wisdom teeth put in. Anthony, get those wisdom teeth in there. Good to see you. And moderators don't moderate the room. No need to moderate the room. Moderating status just means that you're a friend of the family. Cold and wet in London. Well, hopefully I will bring some of these warm vibes and views for you there, RoboJacks. It's really nice out here. Right? Clean up nice there, Easy Rider? Yeah. Aren't we blessed with that? Aren't we blessed? Good to see you, ABX Girl. Welcome. I got to look all clean for the marathon tomorrow. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Welcome. Yes. Had a fun live stream yesterday in the fog. Got some really nice replay. I got to thank some of you guys for some of the feedback I got on the replay on that one. So thank you so much. And yes, I'm sorry notifications didn't go out. But it's not foggy. No, that's the camera There's the sky. We have really nice clouds here today. So it's like really photogenic. It's really easy to take pictures today. But yeah, that's the camera doing that. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. I need some Novocaine. I do need some Novocaine. No, it's funny like how I'm talking to you guys, kind of talking to myself, but then there's other people talking to themselves around me. It's always fun. Great view behind me. Right over here this is the Woolworth building. And then this is like a residential building over here. And because of this residential building, we got this little public space here. It's really nice. You're going home today, Arjan. Awesome. Thanks for, I hope you're doing well, Arjan. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the tower behind me, that really thin one, yeah, that's a residential building. You can't pay me to live in that one, unless somebody wants to super chat me maybe a year's worth of living up there. If you super chat me an apartment in there, which by the way, there's plenty. I think there's only like 3 apartments filled in that building. If you want to super chat me a year living in there, I would gladly do that. And then do a live stream every day. I will do 365 live streams in a row. Crystal clear indeed. Good to see you, RJ. Welcome. A tempo with Novocaine. Now you're talking, S-Fields. Yes, there is, Rob. So, well, I'm going to tell you the story of how it became the Dumbo. Good to see you there, Griff. Welcome. Good to see you. Shelly Berkowitz out there in Las Vegas. Welcome. Happy Saturday. So the name Dumbo really came into being at around 1978, 1979. There are 2 real estate developers. They're called the Valentis brothers, part of 2 trees. And they were the ones who coined the neighborhood Dumbo because they wanted something very easily identifiable. This is also in the same time when Tribeca came about and Soho got real popular. But basically the artists that got forced out of neighborhoods like Soho and Chelsea and all these kind of areas by the High Line, when those artists who cleaned up that neighborhood got priced out, they went over to a little place that we now know today as Dumbo. Now, historically, the neighborhood's called Vinegar Hill, and you could have semantics on where Vinegar Hill is compared to Dumbo and all that shit. But in general terms, the area historically was called Vinegar Hill because the name of the Dutch family that owned that area, that owned that land, their name anglicized sounded like the word vinegar. But anyway, fast forward to 1978, gentrification comes thanks to 2 trees and a whole bunch of other people. The neighborhood becomes Dumbo, down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. And then, the rest is history. It's now like the 7th most expensive neighborhood by income to live in. Or so I've heard. There's semantics to it. I don't care. I just want to sound like I know shit. Good to see you there, Jennifer. Welcome. Win for a run today. Oh my God, Jennifer, if you're ready for the marathon, oh my God, I am so happy to bring you guys the marathon. Oh my goodness. The marathon is going to be a wonderful day tomorrow. If you want to get an idea of what's going to happen tomorrow, check out my replays. I've been live streaming the marathon for 7 fucking years now. What the hell? 7 years. Just like that. And there's videos that I've made even before live stream here on YouTube. So I've been on YouTube here for quite some time. Kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff to watch if you just found me. It's a celebration of the city indeed. Good to see you, Jack. Good to see you, Jack. Welcome on into the show. Well, all right. So Sunshine After the Rain, the last 2 live streams, I think the last 3 live streams, we caught Neve from Catfish. And I know in 2019 we caught Casey Neistat and Neve from Catfish. They were both kind of running. They're in the elite runners, so we'll see those first batch of runners come up. So unfortunately this year, Felix, we're not going to ride the bike 13 miles. That's another tradition we've been doing on here is ride the bike 13 miles, but no, we're not going to ride the bike this year because I haven't rode my bike in Bay Ridge in about a year. And I got to take a good look at that bike, make sure it's safe to ride. And it's not kind of good to like hop on a bike that hasn't been ridden in a while. But we are going to take the train to the finish line, and then we're going to celebrate at mile 25. So, yeah. But yes, it's going to be the Dutch Marathon all day. That's right. Good to see you, Brooklyn Honcho. Welcome. Yes, Neve. Is Ashton Kutcher running? We'll be looking for him. Yeah, Katya, really. Check out my replays. Oh, my God. We got a lot of marathon replays on this channel. Most of us love YouTube, yes indeed. What time does it start? I will be live tomorrow morning at 8:30. 8:30. It's a long day tomorrow. It's a long day. I got to make sure my batteries are charged. And right now I'm going to do this tour and walk for you guys, just so I have a physical stamina tomorrow to do it. October 69. Welcome. Nice haircut indeed. Thank you so much. Yes, I got to make sure all the devices are charged. And yeah, there's a lot that goes into this nonsense here. But I really wish I was riding the bike, but I can't. But, you know, makes it all the more better that hopefully next year we'll ride the bike again and ride the bike to the finish line. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. Marathon Sunday is truly going to be a marathon. All right, Neve is running. He runs every year. Neve from Catfish runs every year. But I'm hoping to catch the Casey Neistat. I want to see Casey Neistat. YouTuber #1. Good to see you, Darren. Welcome. All right. Oh, wow, we almost have 100 people in the room, and it's only 14 minutes into the damn stream. Isn't that amazing? Oh, my God. All I have to do is drink coffee and eat a donut here in New York City, and people will watch. Unbelievable. Going to be a good day today. Oh. Good to see you, Kim. Home sweet home. Brooklyn, baby. Brooklyn. Only one, baby. I do need a portable chair. Get up early, or you can watch the replay. Used to watch Catfish all the time. Me too. Wonder how many people's... Oh, a lot of people, Rob. A lot of people. A lot of people. No, I wish it was devil's food. No, this is just a regular chocolate glazed donut, Shelly. Just a regular chocolate glazed donut. Have the snacks purchased. Beautiful. Good to see you, Tabitha. Welcome. How's the coffee? Delicious. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving the Northern Line. Always a good day with a donut in hand. This is my first donut of the day. I had a bagel for breakfast. Yes, I try not to cut my hair, my beard hair in the winter also. It keeps us warm, right? Oh, there we go. Casey and I said Amy Roblox. Tiki Barber. I think we've caught Tiki Barber a few times on the live stream also. It's like Tiki Barker's like 5th marathon or something like that. Entenmann's is great there, RJ. But, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Yes. All right. ABX girl, please have a bagel in honor of the greatest city in the world, New York. Good to see you there, Amtrak Zephyr. Welcome. Yeah, it's good. Oh, I think we're gonna be. So they finally got my cowbell ready. So I was gonna do something else today. There's something really cool going on, but my cowbell's ready. I have to pick up my cowbell, so I decided today we're gonna do the same walk we did a couple of days ago. We're gonna walk into downtown Brooklyn, but we're gonna take the scenic route today. We're gonna go through Dumbo, Brooklyn Bridge Park, and then make our way through Brooklyn Heights and then downtown Brooklyn. So a nice little. It's gonna be fun. Probably gonna get about 20,000 steps in. About 20,000 steps today. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Good to see you, Frank Hayes. Welcome. Downtown, where all the lights are bright. Yes, we need more cowbell. I had to get my wife a cowbell for Marathon Sunday. My wife has to join my mom in ringing cowbells. That's the official instrument of marathons, by the way, if you never knew that. All right. This was delicious. Lunch, got a stromboli, a calzone. Shelly, that sounds like a damn good day right there. Gotta get a sled, Neil. See, Neil reminds me all the time. All you guys remind me. I gotta get a sled for the live stream. Good to see you, Austin City Limits. Welcome. Thought you would have rested today. Well, I had to work this morning. I had to do a bicycle tour this morning. But luckily, for me anyway, only 2 people showed up. So it was a really easy tour. Half hour late because the guests got there late, but Today was a damn good day. Garage Motor. Bom tarde, Brazil. Bom tarde, Brazil. Good to see you. Yeah, John. Nice and clean. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Out here in New York. I think we're ready to go. Good to see you, Marcos. Welcome. And Nicolas, welcome. Oh no! By the way, how many? Any word on how many birds were killed during the Candy Crush drone show? None. No birds anyway. Knowingly were killed. Good to see you, Chibe. Welcome. Nice to see you again too. How late before they can cancel the tour? Actually, I have guests never show up all the time because they have it like prepaid, and it doesn't matter if there's a thing called the New York Pass, and it's a way for guests to kind of book themselves on tours, but they don't have to necessarily come because they may want to go to another attraction. So it's fine. I get paid. Doesn't matter. I had San Antonio this morning. They were fantastic. Ibrahim, good to see you. Y'all want to walk over Brooklyn Bridge? Y'all want to walk over Brooklyn Bridge? Huh? Ooh, he carved up with some macaroni salad. Oh, that sounds good. Hopefully this tooth doesn't bother me. It's hard not to bother me because the more silly I get, the more nonsensical I get, the more I don't feel pain. So I guess today will be a high energy, no BS kind of thing. So people in the chat, don't dick around. If you're new to the chat, don't dick around. Abso-freaking-lutely, that's right. Let's go to the office, right? Salute. All right, you gotta make some a carbo with some mac and cheese. That sounds good. All right, let's do this. It's gonna be a beautiful day here in New York. A lot of tourists in town. 52,000 people gonna run tomorrow's New York City Marathon. It's kind of amazing. That's right. I know, right? What kind of math is that? That's right. Remember, S Fields, only 48% of people who watch 90% of my content. 48% who watch 90% of my content are not even subscribed. They want their cake and eat it and get two. Holy moly, indeed. Thank you so much, by the book. All right, Saturday is pizza night. Ooh, pizza night sounds good. Good to see you, Veronica Lynn. Welcome. Let's go on another great journey here in New York City. Yay. Here we are, downtown Brooklyn. Ooh, you cook Greek. Oh, nice. Sounds good there, Dorita. Yeah, it's crazy. S Fields is crazy. S Fields, I go over the analytics so like crazy. It's like, I know one thing. Y'all are really smart. Like the really engaged viewers are like, y'all are like the smart people. My smart viewers don't tolerate any BS. And yeah, I'm very grateful. All right, beautiful flowers indeed. Yeah, I gotta throw this garbage out. They got these nice chairs set up here. Put the chair back where I got it from. Let's get cooking, kids. Let's get cooking. Look, you're a New Yorker now. You got a coffee in your hand and you're walking. Ed Wilson Toledo, bienvenidos. Greek food is the best. Now, is this a garbage can? Yes, it is. It's a cool looking garbage can. It's like a garbage can from the future, people. Look at that. Let's do this. Let's see what kind of craziness we're going to see on the Brooklyn Bridge today. Is it going to be nuts today? We'll find out. Jose Torres, Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos, Jose Torres. And Penguin, good to see you, Penguin. Welcome. Penguin, we met at the Candy Crush event. Sorry. Good to see you, Sally. Yeah, walking in November in a t-shirt is insanity. It is. This weather is out of control. I'm not complaining, but no, Felix, you're beyond a C average. You're very smart. Oh, sorry about the wind noise. We do not have microphones connected today. We're on the iPhone headphones, so let me know how bad the wind is. Hopefully it's not too bad. Had a nice breeze today, kicking on in. How much rental space per square feet here? You know what, Shelley, that varies. There's a lot of variability when it comes to how much per square footage. It depends on if you're in an old building or a new building. It depends on location. So there is no average. So thus, to answer that question, I would be crazy inaccurate. Like, all I could tell you is about individual apartment prices. So I'll give you a few right now. So here we have the Woolworth building. My favorite skyscraper, the Woolworth building. Woolworth building, the tallest building in the world in 1913. And the only skyscraper in skyscraper history to be paid for its construction in cash. $14.5 million back in 1913 money. In today's money, that's $2.1 billion. The lower part of the building before the setback is still, for the most part, office space. But above that, beyond the setback, so going all the way up to the top, those are all apartments. And most of those are like 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom apartments. You can live at the very top in what's equivalent to a 5-story house. You can live at the very top in an apartment called The Pinnacle, also known as the Castle in the Sky, 10 bedrooms. It's a huge, huge, huge space. Private observation deck, turrets out of all 4 corners. Those are your balconies. And it could be yours for the bargain basement price of $79 million. Right there. Shouldn't we have snow on the street now? Not yet. We usually start getting snow, at the end of November after Thanksgiving. As we walk through City Hall Park, making our way out onto that Brooklyn Bridge. And no snow yet. It should be a little bit colder than this, but no snow yet. Don't need 11 bedrooms. Yeah, me too, John. Here's the Jacob Ray Mould Fountain. Welcome to City Hall Park. Well, you know what, Felix? If I hit the Powerball tonight, I will totally live in the Pinnacle. Thank you so much, William. All right, here it is, New York City Hall. New York City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. The building was completed in 1811, opened up for business in 1812. The mayor still has his office here. City council has their chambers here. But when they first finished the back of City Hall, the city did not extend too far past Chambers Street. There was literally farms just a few blocks away from here at that time. So when they first finished City Hall, they finished the back of the building in brownstone because they thought the city wouldn't grow too far past Chambers Street. Little did they know. Right there. The mayor still has his office in there. The city council still has their chambers in there. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun with tourists today. We're going to have fun with tourists today, guys. Get ready. And there it is, City Hall. Right there. Let's continue on. You're playing tonight? Yeah, please, if you could play the Powerball in your state, take advantage. It's the Power Millions. And by the way, which one is more evil, Mega Millions or the Powerball? Powerball is the one to destroy most people's lives. So it's the more evil jackpot after the two there. So. But I'm still playing. I'm already in it to win it, and I might buy myself another ticket. So it's tomorrow, people. It's on the bus. It's on the bus, people. New York City Marathon. My favorite time of year. Oh my God, are you going to join me for my marathon coverage? I hope you join me for my marathon coverage. Beginning at 8:30. Just bought a ticket now, Bob. Awesome. You already got the winning ticket? You already got the winning ticket, Neil? Can I at least get 5 numbers? Can I at least get 5 numbers? Anyway, as we walk along Park Row, City Hall, just off to my left-hand side here. If you walk towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Awesome. S feels, I appreciate that. Bearing the signal, we'll be on all day. We should be good signal-wise. We were pretty good last year. So, but it's going to be fun. Get some coffee. The morning session should last about 4 hours. So in the morning we'll be on for 4 hours, and then in the afternoon, evening for a sunset, we'll be on for another like probably 4 or 5 hours. Esteban, buenvenidos. Been playing the same numbers for 5 years, you never know. You never know. They just might hit. Oh my God, my Brooklyn Bridge, people. There it is. My Brooklyn Bridge, right there. But yes, the clocks go back 1 hour tonight, 3 o'clock. So we relive 3 o'clock 2 times today, or tonight. So it's kind of like Back to the Future without the flux capacitor. Caramella, good to see you. Yes, there is an app that you can buy lottery tickets on. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. All right, let's see if our dollar water guy is out. Yeah, runners getting some extra rest. By the way, Brooklyn Bridge today packed. Brooklyn Bridge is packed, people. Here we go. We're bound to get lots of studio audience today on the bridge. So let's see. Hey guys. Just had a woman who almost walked directly into us and a guy who intentionally walked in our way. Is time travel possible? Well, you gotta go faster than the speed of light. That's what I've heard anyway. Good to see you, Ed Ignore. Oh my goodness. They're all out here, people. They're all out. They're all out. Let's see if the dollar water guy's out. It's jumping here today. It's jumping here up on my bridge. Ah, awesome, Caramella. Did you like that? Did you like it when we had fun with the Urbanists? It was a lot of fun hanging out with the Urbanists at the Village Halloween Parade. The International Selfie Stick Zone. And Pittsburgh Living with a $10 super chat. Pittsburgh Living, thank you so much for the big $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much, Pittsburgh Living. Appreciate it. But yeah, bridge is packed today, baby. Let's see it. Oh, my guy's here. All right, ice cold water, $1. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Ice cold water, $1. See, he doesn't need to yell. He has that shit playing on playback. Wow, look how narrow this is. We are one backfiring car engine away from a stampede right here. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, ¿cómo le va, chicos?
Hey, this is like kind of sucks for anyone who actually wants to use the bridge. Now I'm starting to understand why the joggers decide to just run in the bike lane now, because it's next to impossible to get any kind of pace going here. You got to get slowed down. There's too many effing vendors now. Yeah, like again, I've talked to. I have made my words very eloquently known to NYPD and both community boards on both sides of the bridge, and just gotta walk with a little bit of a clip here right now, because this is incredibly crowded. This has been ongoing since, I'm going to say about 6-7 years for now. 6-7 years. It's been like this. Well, it's a bridge. It's, you know, this isn't a shopping corridor. This is a bridge. So this is used for transportation. Like, this spoils the beauty. Like, big umbrellas, that spoils the beauty. That actually makes it also very dangerous. But like, you see how, like, right here, just one table, a couple of people, half the lane blocked. No, no licenses. No, this is like a First Amendment zone area. As you see, it's a lot of people on here today. Like, I actually don't mind the people with small carts. Food vendors with carts, I actually don't mind, but it's the people with tables, umbrellas, easels, the people who like bring stuff up on here. These are the people I have a problem with because it's taking up a lot of real estate. Like, look how much space right here. Like, this is a lot of space. And again, you get a wave of people coming. This is only 16 feet wide, by the way. Get a wave of people coming down here towards the Manhattan side. And this is a very dangerous situation we have happening here. Yeah, anyone could just set up a table here and sell their crafts. And it seems like they're in a weird gray zone between one police plaza and DOT. And even parks to a certain extent. And as you see, big crowd up here on the Brooklyn Bridge. Every day, 91,000 people cross the Brooklyn Bridge. And you guys here in the live stream are some of those 91,000. 22 million people a year. Yeah, Felix, there's really no space for it. I mean, this is, when they designed this pathway we're on, was for pedestrians or later on cyclists, but this was for pedestrians. This was for people to promenade over the bridge. It was never intended to have like stalls set up and whatnot. Again, like me and other tour guides always advocate for it. This place is one backfiring car engine away from a stampede. So there are certain days where it is very crowded on here, and God forbid anything happens. Yeah, the exceptions are like these First Amendment vendors. They seem to be able to set up anywhere they want, and that's what you see here on the bridge. Windy, cloudy day here in New York. As we make our way above, we're just above Water Street now. And in a few moments, we will be on the superstructure of the Brooklyn Bridge. Paul, it's okay. It happens, Paul. It happens. But you know what? We got a good Candy Crush drone show out of it. So I think we ended the day on a win. And I really can't complain. And plus, another good thing that came out of that is that a lot of security guards now know who I am, know what I'm doing. So the likelihood of us getting bothered again is very low, unless somebody calls. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the superstructure of the Brooklyn Bridge. Good to see you, Ben. Ahoy, ahoy. Wow, there's a lot of people up here today. Look at this, people. Look at all these people. Wow. See, this is dangerous. See how they come, they jet out here, and now this is the narrow part. Now, as Murphy's Law will dictate, where the pathway gets as narrow as just 10 feet, this is where people usually stop to take pictures. So, where did I tour this morning? Sunshine after the rain. Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. Good to see a Cumulus. Welcome. Yeah, today I do my usual office is Brooklyn Manhattan Bridge. Good to see you, Rozzy. Welcome. No, it does. At this point, S-Fields, no, they do not. But yeah, it's crowded. Brooklyn Bridge Park is crowded too. Yeah, I could see that. No, they do not, Josh. Now, you got people standing on the superstructure. Technically, that is a felony. Once you put a foot down on the superstructure, you're technically climbing it. And the police can give you a $1,500 ticket. But as you see right here is where everybody stops because it's the narrow part. See, like look how just la-di-da. No, exactly, Neil. And to be honest, this is not really the good picture. You want to go into the middle of the bridge for the picture. Yeah, Donald, definitely more vendors on the weekends, but they're just getting more and more prominent here, and especially here on the superstructure where they're really not supposed to be. You're getting more and more people like this. Like this is what makes it subtly dangerous. People trip over that stuff, and not good. I long for the days like back in the 90s when nobody will be on here, even in the middle of the day. There'll be nobody out here. But again, this space is only 16 feet wide. Yeah, Queensboro Bridge is also crowded, yeah. But Queensboro Bridge has actual traffic. Like, that's just, in general, a lot of people using it. In this case here, you have people promenading, taking photos. Don't get me started, Darren. Don't get me started, Darren. Some of these people definitely promenading here. I always get nervous on a bike tour when people say, I haven't walked this much ever in my life. New York is a walking city. So a lot of people are in town for the marathon, but a lot of people are also in town because there's various deals and people want to get out of town here. Oh, absolutely, horse lover. It was a lot more fun in the 90s. There was nobody out here. Wow. He's taking a picture of the dedication plaque of the Brooklyn Bridge right there, the original dedication plaque from 1883. Just want to keep it moving here, but so many people decide just to stop and, as you see, turn around. As you see, it gets a little bit less congested. As we make our way to the center span here, we're officially in the center span of the bridge now. We're going to get our skyline view shots here in a moment, once we get to the expansion joint of the Brooklyn Bridge. Absolutely, man. I'm happy to, it's nice to, I'm very happy to be a Gen Xer. To go from no internet to all the internet and to be able to use it all. I'm very happy to be born in the year I was born in. It's a lot of fun. Neil, the costume characters are coming. I've seen them out here a few times already. The costume characters sometimes are here. They seem to be the only ones who really, depending on the size of their costume, may get harassed by the police if the police cross the bridge. The police used to always be on the bridge. Now they're rarely on the bridge, which also gets me a little nervous. Good to see you, Jessica. Welcome. Good to see you, Mimi. Yeah, right. You remember that, Mimi? In the 90s, you could jog over it, no problem. It was like nobody on here. I miss those days. I miss those days. It is crazy how far we've come, Ben. Right here where it gets narrow, look how everyone's waiting right there. They think it's like some kind of picture, but it's not. And everyone gathers right here at the narrowest point. And now these are the scourge right here. These guys have set up a whole turntable here. These guys here take up a lot of space on the bridge. See how wide that comes out? The whole path, boom. Just taken out. And they just loop that song, okay. So Jack, I used to see police on the bridge all the time, now not so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the expansion joint of the bridge. We have come to the very middle of the bridge. Here is the expansion joint, people, as you see, covered in oil. Look how much this thing can move. The Brooklyn Bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6. Kind of amazing, but welcome to the very center of the Brooklyn Bridge. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Lower Manhattan right there. One World Trade Center. I see 40 Wall Street. I see New York by Frank Gehry. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. As we look out over New York Harbor. Ooh, Fireboat 343, ladies and gentlemen. The Fireboat 343, named after the 343 firemen who passed away on September 11, 2001. The hull of that ship made from reclaimed steel from the World Trade Center. But there it is, right there, the Fireboat 343, passing underneath the Brooklyn Bridge right now. A little bit of history right there. Fireboat 343. Then as we look down towards New York Harbor, Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is standing at 351 feet 1 inch tall. A new torch created in 1986, made of copper, clad in 24-karat gold leaf. The torch she is carrying is of enlightenment. Yes, they were, Ben. Yes, they were. Yep, USS New York, correct. USS New York, made with reclaimed steel from the World Trade. If you get 2 pennies together, that is how thick the Statue of Liberty's skin is. Created by Frederic Auguste Berthollet. The 7 points on the crown are for the 7 seas, the 7 continents of the world. And Bertolli actually did choose copper because he knew it would oxidize to this color to complement the sea and the sky. Nope, it does not grow old indeed, Ramona. Absolutely not. There it is, people. One World Trade Center right there. It's 1,776 feet tall. Snazzy, I hope you're back soon too. Let's check out Midtown. Well, beautiful views up here today with the clouds. We're really looking pretty out here today. And let's look at Midtown. The skyline of Midtown Manhattan right over there, the 343 right over there. Good to see a Viking. I'm doing great. I'm glad you're enjoying Shelley. Let's start out from the east and work our way west. Off in the distance, on this channel we call the tallest building in the shop the Duck, people, the Duck. The tower, the main tower at Hudson Yards, the Edge, ladies and gentlemen, the Edge right over there. We like to call that building the Duck because doesn't it look like a duck, people? And then as we make our way towards the east, we have the Empire State Building right now, the Empire State Building in the very center of the shot, and directly behind the Empire State Building, the Central Park South Tower, featuring the highest occupiable floor in the Western Hemisphere. An apartment that sold for $235 million. Empire State Building and Central Park South Tower in the middle of the screen. Then as we turn a little bit over, we have that very narrow building right there. The very, very, very narrow building is the thinnest skyscraper in the world. That's right. It's called the Steinway Tower, 111 West 57th Street. It has a 1:24 width to height ratio. And in front of that, if you look very closely, is 30 Rockefeller Plaza. And then as we move over to the east some more, the building in the center of the shot now, that white building, kind of triangular looking, that is One Vanderbilt. Then we have the MetLife building right next door, formerly the Pan Am building. Then we have that boring white rectangle, that is 432 Park Avenue. And then we have that beautiful Silver Needle, that's the Chrysler building. Also in the shot, the Citicorp Center. And then as we go out towards the east side here, this ugly monstrosity here on the Manhattan side of the Manhattan Bridge. We like to call that building the Cheese Grater Building, but its actual name is One Manhattan Square. Empire is more beautiful at night. Paul, one day, Paul, one day. Quacking brilliant, yes indeed. Isn't it ugly? No tour guide likes that building right now. There are no tour guides that like that building. And then off in the distance we have the Manhattan Bridge. The Manhattan Bridge, the fourth and final bridge built over the East River. Manhattan Bridge completed in December 1909. And there it is. It is really pretty up here today. Got the black. Doing great, man. How you doing? Forgive your spelling. I always read the truth, even when you mistype. Good to see you, Purple Queen. Welcome. That's right. 435 Park Avenue. Inspired by a garbage can. Sorry, 432. 432 Park Avenue. Inspired by a garbage can. Let's continue on. We have the Brooklyn Tower off in that direction. Let's take a look at it. The Brooklyn Tower, also known as the Cheesecake Tower on this YouTube channel. The tallest building in Brooklyn, the first super tall building in New York City, roughly the same height as the Chrysler Building, at 1,099 feet tall. It is all apartments, people. It's all apartments. Good to see you, Connor Hicks. Welcome. Good to see you, Eric Perez. Welcome. Good to see you, Crazy Coney Island Kid. Welcome. Everyone, check out Crazy Coney Island Kid. It's a little windy today, Horse Lover. It's a little windy. The reason why we call 9 DeKalb the Cheesecake Tower is because at the base of that building is Junior's Cheesecake Restaurant. The best cheesecake in all of New York City. But good to see you, Mr. and Mrs. Viking. We tilt the camera down. The former Watchtower sign, where is it? There it is. The former Watchtower sign now says, welcome. Welcome to Brooklyn, everybody. There it is. Welcome to Brooklyn, right there. Brooklyn. When you come home to Brooklyn, you are home. Welcome to Brooklyn. Good to see you, Ricochet. Welcome. The view never fails to inspire. Absolutely, Diana. Is there a lottery for the Cheesecake Tower? Yes, there is, Donalyn. Some of that apartments are affordable housing, and I have entered the lottery a long time ago. Hopefully I win. I doubt it, though. There you go, ABX girl. There you go. I don't know what happened at 52nd and 1st, so I have no idea what happened. But there you go. There it is. Yes! Let's make our way off the bridge. And now I have 3 places to maintain. Exactly, Sarah. I have 3 places to maintain. Fire on the 20th floor. That's scary. Wow. Hopefully nobody got hurt and everything was safe and fine. Oh, thank you so much, Donalyn. Look at it. This is like dangerous, guys. Doing a test run tonight, Crazy Coney. Supposed to be cleaning out. Oh no, Rick! Of procrastination. All right. I am live on a smartphone. I think I am. If you want to know how I'm doing this broadcast, all the information of all the gear is in the description below. But I always say, if you ever walk the Brooklyn Bridge, walk all the way across it. Just walk halfway and turn. Taking a quick break. Awesome. Yeah, they're everywhere, S-Fields. I'm not digging those 360 camera thingies. The towers of the Brooklyn Bridge. The tallest towers on the North American continent, where they were completed in the summer of 1875. They held that title for nearly 40 years. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Current weather conditions in Brooklyn. It's cloudy with a temperature of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 32 Celsius. Or sorry, 23 Celsius to you and me, with the wind blowing out of the south at 7 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 64%. All just about Goldilocks weather. Give it a degree or 2 cooler, and we're at perfect weather conditions. Shaky Dave, good to see you. It's a beautiful day in New York. Crowded at the office today, yes indeed. Crowded at the office today. Been crowded all week up here at the office. Touring this week, so I'm very blessed to do what I do for a living. Had a good week, and then tomorrow is the apple on top of the cake there, whatever that means. The icing on the cake. New York City Marathon. Warm for November. It should not be this warm in November. But let's check out the builder plaque. The builder's plaque of the Brooklyn Bridge. Without these 3 people, you would not have your Brooklyn Bridge. And then his son, Washington Roebling, he gets construction started, but nearly he is killed building the Brooklyn Bridge. But who really builds the Brooklyn Bridge? The great Emily Warren Roebling, Washington Roebling's wife. She is the one who really builds the Brooklyn Bridge, because after all, on the back of every great work, we could find the self-sacrificing devotion of a woman. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Washington. Thank you, John, for this amazing Brooklyn Bridge. There. Jumping up here. See, if I stop and show the plaque, then people stop and read it. Isn't that kind of funny? It's windy up here. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. When they were building the Brooklyn Bridge, they were very skeptical about how strong the pencil-thin cables were. So to instill confidence into the steel cable, we introduced Frank Farrington in 1876, August 1876. Frank Farrington does a 3-hour stunt and basically goes back and forth on the towers on the first guide rope on a hook and a piece of wood. I would give anything to see that. Frank Farrington, the first official crossing on the Brooklyn Bridge. Kind of nice. And Mo with a 99-cent super chat. Mo, thank you so much for the 99 cents. Thank you so much for joining today's Dollar Club. Much, much, much appreciated. Yes, Emily is the one who really builds the bridge. I like to say the father, John Roebling, he designs the bridge. The son, Washington Roebling, places the bridge where it is. And then once Washington is stricken with the bends, he's paralyzed from the waist down. So for about 10, 11 years of the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, it was supervised by Emily. At first, Emily does simple dictation, reports that back to Washington over in Brooklyn Heights. But then over the years, Miss Emily Warren Roebling becomes quite fluent in advanced mathematics, architecture, and engineering. Anything you need to know to build the Brooklyn Bridge, she basically self-taught herself under the guidance of her husband, Washington. It was also very famously said that she was a soother of hurt souls. Whenever the egos of the engineers and the architects got a little bit too inflated, she kept them all in check. We gotta finish the Brooklyn Bridge. Miss Emily Warren Roebling is also the first ceremonial crossing over the Brooklyn Bridge on May 24th, 1883. Miss Emily Warren Roebling rides over the Brooklyn Bridge in an open silver and white carriage, and she was cradling a rooster. The rooster was a symbol of victory. When she arrives onto the Brooklyn side of the Brooklyn Bridge, there's roughly 20,000 people there hanging on out, partying to welcome her to Brooklyn. Then that entire day we have an amazing, amazing party. All day long, army regiments and marching bands march back and forth across the bridge. And then that night we probably have one of the greatest fireworks shows in New York City history. Nearly 14.5 tons of fireworks were released from the bridge in a fireworks show that lasted nearly 3 hours. It was a very beautiful, chaotic, and dangerous experience. Fireworks show that lasting nearly 3 hours, quite impressive. It was very chaotic, not very coordinated. Fireworks being shot off the roadway, fireworks being shot off the top of the tower, and there were boats down the East River shooting off their own fireworks. Kind of amazing as we make it to the Brooklyn side of the Brooklyn Bridge. But thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emily Warren Roebling, for helping building our little bridge. Let's get our final looks at it and catch up with the chat. Time to catch up with the chat. Bohan from the Czech Republic, welcome. Lots of nice scenery on the bridge indeed. You remember at the World Trade Center, you were sitting with little Jack Russell. Oh no. Oh. You maybe, Paul, maybe. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Emily. Good to see you there, Coney Island Jim. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Let me entertain you for a few hours. I got to walk down to the Atlantic Center and get myself a cowbell for Marathon Sunday. Good to see you, John Lohr. Welcome. If you're just joining us, make sure to smash that thumbs up so more people can find the broadcast. Be much appreciated. The more likes this video gets, the more people will be able to see it. And if you do smash that thumbs up, I appreciate that very much. As the guy rolls a spliff out in the open, legalization just makes New York wacky. That is sad, S. Fields. Thank you so much. You know, they're proving that only 48% of the watching public. So there's 48% of people that watch 90% of my videos, and they're not even subscribed. Isn't that crazy? 48%. They don't hit the like button. They just want to consume free stuff. Now, if you're watching on a TV, I understand if you can't hit the like, but I think there's a little bit few more than just a few of you just watching on TV who can't hit that like. Anyway, as we make our way into Brooklyn, welcome to Brooklyn, everyone. Nice crowd on the Brooklyn side here, and more tables beginning to appear on the Brooklyn side here. This is getting dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is officially, I'm not liking this. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. And Shelly Berkowitz with a $2 super chat. Shelly Berkowitz, thank you so much for the big $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Can't chat on TV, that's true. Can't chat. Can't hit the thumbs up on TV. But thank you so much, Shelly. Thanks for sponsoring today's video. I'm not liking all this stuff on the bridge. It's beginning to get a little bit too much. I may have to go into email writing mode again. I haven't sent DOT or... I usually send DOT, NYPD, Downtown Alliance, Downtown Brooklyn Alliance. I just send everyone a coordinated email telling them the conditions here on the bridge. I think I'm gonna have to do that again. This is bad. This is bad. Let's just really take this in here. This is really not allowed. So we got rolling tables, and then we have a display in the middle. This is not cool. This is incredibly dangerous. Now you just got a stampede of people coming off the bridge, and this would not be cool. This will not be a cool scenario right here. Those tables are metal. That's really dangerous. That is incredibly dangerous right there. Yeah, Shelly, you know, I'm gonna have to send everyone an email again. It's, you know, it's clearly getting worse. As we make our way off the bridge. I know, Crazy Coney Island Kid, that's my first time seeing somebody set up like a center display. So, we're good to see you, JP, welcome. It's not, yeah, Mo, it's not a flea market, yeah. And by the way, we will walk through a flea market. We're gonna walk through the Brooklyn Flea in a little bit. So get ready for that. We're gonna walk through the Brooklyn Flea, which is in the anchorage of the Manhattan Bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn. We're gonna make our way down the steps here at Washington Street, and then we're gonna make our way over to straight down. We're gonna make our way straight down to Water and Washington Street. I think so, John. I think so. And then nothing's gonna be done until somebody gets hurt or killed. Right here where I'm walking, this is where 12 people died 2 weeks after the Brooklyn Bridge opens up. There's a big stampede of people just 2 weeks after the bridge is open, and right here, 12 people die in this narrow corridor right here. Hopefully this never happens again. Yeah, start an online petition. That'll be nice, but I mean, again, I send emails to quite a few people and nothing. Good to see you, Patrick. Welcome. Good to see you, MJ. Welcome. I am in a t-shirt, MJ. I am in a t-shirt and I am sweating. So, I am in a t-shirt and sweating, so it's warm out here. Castro, you gotta walk the Brooklyn Bridge. You know what I recommend doing though? Sunrise on the Brooklyn Bridge is one of the best things you could do here in New York City if you never visited New York before. If you do a sunrise on the Brooklyn Bridge, that is truly something you will never forget. You feel the city wake up. It's quite amazing. But to see a sunrise on the bridge, I will guarantee you, you will never forget that. One of the best things you could do here in New York, and doesn't cost a dime. As we pass the old printing house of the Watchtower organization, today Etsy and a couple of other tech companies have their offices here. We're going to make our way into Dumbo now. We're going to walk through the anchorage of the Manhattan Bridge and check out the Brooklyn Flea. Oh, thank you so much, Shelly. I'm glad you enjoy. Come on out to New York, ABX girl. Come on back. It was gorgeous at the beach yesterday. Yes, it was. I'm very happy I was able to bring that for you guys. Don't forget, love. 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 I love it. I love it. Oh, that's right. We got some more murals down here. Let's walk my bicycle route here. Walk the route I do on the bicycle tour here. Yeah, well, there's always been more apartments here, ABX girl. Yeah, they've been building lots of apartments down here for quite some time. I love these murals. Over here we have the elephants. Over here are the elephants. Oh, Edison, that's awesome. Yeah, snowy days on the Brooklyn Bridge are very magical. Nobody on the bridge, have the whole place to yourself. All right, hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. You're more than welcome there, Diana. Good to see you, JC. Welcome. Here we got some elephants. Elephants and birds across the way. Elephants and birds, people. As I make my way down Adams Street. This is where I took my bike tour. We come off Manhattan Bridge, come down the street right here, come down York Street, and then hang a right here on Adams. As people honk horns above me. Good to see you, JJ, out there in Cape May, and Privyat, Russia. Privyat. Can't pronounce your name, but Privyat. Welcome. Ooh, these guys are being uber aggressive here. Oh, that's right. There's no stop sign here. Oh, he's just gotta come. He's just gotta come. Anyway, try to hold the street for that lady with the dogs in the carriage, but she didn't go. And I gotta keep moving. Have a great day there, Shelly. If you're just leaving us, have a great day, guys. Have a great day. We're gonna hang out here for the next couple more hours at least. Lots of dogs out today, absolutely. My couple today from San Antonio were big dog lovers, so they were so happy watching the little dogs travel around today. We had fun. We had fun looking for dogs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever remember, and have you seen the movie Once Upon a Time in America? If you've seen the movie Once Upon a Time in America, this street may be familiar to you. This is where the paper boys have a shootout with the mafia guys right here, underneath the Manhattan Bridge, right here. Right here, they filmed that scene. And the Brooklyn Flea is here in the Anchorage. So let's get to the Anchorage here. Let's see what's cooking here at the Brooklyn Flea. Yeah, close to 80 degrees. JJ, I may go swimming in the morning on Monday morning. Me and my wife are thinking about doing like a sunrise swim. That's how warm it's gonna be. So pretty crazy weather. I kind of feel bad for the marathoners though, because it's going to be tough in that heat. Look, it's the Brooklyn Flea, everybody. Let's see what we can find here inside the Brooklyn Flea. Sorry, everybody. Lady slammed into the gimbal. Hopefully the sound, how's the sound, guys? Hopefully the sound isn't messed up. Wow. Yeah, she did, Esfield. Wow. Sound is okay? All right, thank you so much, guys. It's jumping here in the Brooklyn Flea. Yeah. Oh, it comes all the way out here. You even got art? Let's see the art. Let's see the art. Oh, look at this. We got bicycle art. I love it. Free wine tasting. Wow. Wow. The Brooklyn Flea certainly has it all. Wow. Pretty neat. All right, let's get back through here. because we got to get to our Water in Washington picture. Got albums. This is great. You know, I've only passed this. I've only passed this on my bike tour, and quite impressed with the kind of stuff you could find here. Hello there, JK. Welcome. Good to see you, Catherine. I think it's every weekend, Catherine. Yeah, I've seen it here the last few weekends. All right, let's head on back. All right, we've made it through. Want to see if we run into that lady who hit the gimbal again. got my eye out. She kind of like knowingly adjusted her jacket or her shirt while we were about to pass her, and she elbowed me and the gimbal. So I want to look for this lady and give her a wacky look. Freak the shit out of her right now. Good to see you, little bees. Welcome. We're making our way to Water and Washington streets right now. One of the most photographed intersections in all of New York City. Yep, Spider-Man is amongst. I think so. There, I think Spider-Man is around. Spider-Man is always around. He's from Queens. All right. All right, let's see if people are standing in the right spot. Have your subject on the black dot. Have your photographer stand in the manhole cover. Ta-da! Boom, everything lines up. And everything looks perfect. See? Look at that. Manhattan Bridge. Right there. Manhattan Bridge. And Empire State Building right there. Ta-da!
She's visiting 100.
Ta-da! So remember, you ever take a friend here, have them stand on the black dot right there, because they mark off that spot so often for photographs. That's me a tough question. What's the tough question there, Field? Just ask the question. No need to ask if you're going to ask a question. Just ask the question. Yeah, John, I think these flea markets down here are pretty special. S Fields, no. I've talked about this actually, S Fields, quite a few times in some past live streams. No, I wouldn't want to. I mean, I might have, if I was caught up in it, S Fields, I might have maybe would have live streamed it, but I really don't know if I would have. I'm happy that live streaming didn't exist back then, because people would have saw some horrible stuff. I saw some real bad, I've heard some horror stories about those days, weeks, months after. So, but I probably wouldn't. But if I was caught up in it, I probably would. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a downer question there. All right. There he is. That's right. Oh, there you go, Mo. That's right. Once Upon a Time in America, Sergio Leone. We just passed through all the major filming, a couple of major filming locations for that. Hello there, bringer of life. Welcome. In the 90s, horse lover, I was in a very interesting spot in my life in the 90s. I probably would have. I mean, considering that I did cable access in the early 2000s, so I did 2002, and yeah. So I always wanted to do video. So if YouTube was around, probably. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. But I've talked about that in the past, like if I would have live streamed 9/11, like I've talked about that in the past. There it is. It's like a movie set, people. Look at it. It's like a movie set. To our left-hand side, the Empire Stores, formerly called the tobacco warehouses. The shell of these buildings dates back to 1861. And we're walking towards Jane's Carousel. The 100-year-old Jane's Carousel, built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company for an amusement park in Youngstown, Ohio, called Idora Park. The carousel stood from 1922 to the winter of 1984. In the winter of 1984, the carousel was partially damaged in a fire. 1985, Jane Valentis buys the carousel at auction. She wins it for just $373,000 and then spends $2.1 million restoring the carousel to its current glory. It costs an additional $11 million to put it in the box that it's in. The box that it's in was designed by world-famous French architect Jean Nouvel. Jean Nouvel picks plexiglass instead of regular glass, so you have the least amount of columns blocking your view of the skyline. I love this spot too. Good to see you there, Gary Ting. Welcome. Fun ride, $2 to ride Jane's Carousel. It is, Ben, it's very beautiful, Ben. Very beautiful. That's right, it was live streamed then, it was called the news, that's right. Good to see you, Viking, welcome. Have a beer. Have a beer for me, please. Ready, guys? Are you ready for the movie shot here? We're gonna come right around Jane's Carousel here. And Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for the big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Oh my God, Miss Viking, hundreds of thousands of people have ridden Jane's Carousel. How long is the ride? On Jane's Carousel, I think like 3 minutes. Oh, I like this. Look at this. I didn't know this was I did not know this was legal. I guess it is. You have here this whole area roped off. This is a first. I've never seen this area roped off before. Wow, they have the area roped off. Let's see if there's any signage. Good to see you, Charles. Welcome. Out there in Nassau, the Bahamas. Welcome. Oh, this is like a flat-out wedding party here. Wow. Have a wedding. But yeah, $2 a ride. I think it's like a 4-minute ride. Look at this. What a great day in New York. Let's get more New York than that. Having a beer for me, Shaky Dave. Thank you so much. It is really warm out here, guys. As the sun comes out, it is warm. It is humid. I can't get over how warm it is. Wow. Right? Stunning views, right? Oh, awesome, Catherine. Catherine, that's the whole point of the live stream, is to make you feel like you're here with me. You're here experiencing what I'm experiencing. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Welcome. Wow. It's beautiful out here, guys. Look at One World Trade Center. It's beautiful out here. Good to see you, Lily B. One World Trade Center, the Silver Building, New York, by Frank Gehry. Of course, our Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, what will the inverter do? The inverter will help power the Christmas lights. So the inverter helps power the Christmas lights from the car systems. And the more inverters we have, the more power we could run out and more batteries we could have connected. It's like a summer day, Lily. Absolutely. It's like a summer day. Here we are, the tobacco warehouses, today called the Empire Stores. Oh, he has a Fly 9. I see a Fly 9 scooter right there. Yay. Number one, Jose Torres, number one. Beautiful views of One World Trade Center, yes indeed. This is one of my favorite views right here, especially right now with all the autumn colors. We're now in front of St. Anne's Warehouse. Lovely performance space here. And just look at that view with all the trees, and it is gorgeous.
Like 5 plays.
Perfect shot, right? Any chance tour of the Times Out Market? Gary, unfortunately the signal is not really good inside that building. It's very hit and miss. And I'm not planning to eat anything or anything like that, so I'm not gonna walk through the Times Out Market today, but in the future, you never know. Stay tuned. But not today. As we walk underneath the Brooklyn Bridge here at Emily Warren Roebling Plaza. Good to see you, Lily. Thank you so much, Rob. There it is. Yay. This is Emily's Plaza. Now gonna make our way over to Pier 1. The bridge is so beautiful from this view. It's so huge. You know, understand that when these towers were built in the summer of 1875, these were the tallest man-made structures on the North American continent. They held that title for nearly 40 years. Good to see you there, Travis. It is a great view from the rooftop of the Empire Stores. Yes, it is. When we take the elevator, we like to yell inside of the elevator. The elevator, as it's called. Got Ignatius right over here. Shake Shack's on the corner across the street, Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. It is very peaceful underneath the bridge. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know a lot of useless facts about the bridge. It's an engineering marvel. Built in an era before the bridge was truly a handmade modern marvel. Of course, something very historic. Second, ladies and gentlemen. Last September, you got a family photo there. Awesome. Awesome. But across the street, it's a Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. Back in the day, that used to be a Texaco gas station. But in 1984, something very famous and something very historic was filmed there. If you like 80s music, the music video for Cruel Summer right there, Bananarama's own Cruel Summer. Right there where that yellow truck is, that is where the girls work on the 18-wheeler right there. And did we get the 200 likes? Thank you so much for the 200 likes. But now you got to look up the video. Now you got to watch the video. The video takes place there. It takes place down there at Fulton Ferry Landing. And then the girls walk down the sidewalk right over here and go up a fire escape. The 18-wheeler truck, there's like a dramatic view of an 18-wheeler truck coming up and over a hill. That hill is right around the corner. Now see, as I talk more into this intersection, people are risking crossing the street here. So here's a great example of do not follow the leader. So because people did not use the crosswalk, which is right over there, they run across. So don't be a Darwin Award winner, folks. Don't be a Darwin Award winner. Don't you love that music video? Me too, John. Yes, Cruel Summer. was filmed. The music. So now you got to watch the video. There's a scene where Bananarama is being chased by the police and the girls from Banana. The cops. That happens down this street right here. There's a little bit of a truck car chase scene right down there. But Bananarama, they're still around, right? One here in Brooklyn Bridge Park.
We were waiting for you.
Okay. Had a little bit of a signal issue right there, but I think we're back. The great old days when music was music. That's right. Good to see you, Daniel. Welcome. Absolutely, Paula. Bring her to life. Yes. And everyone, please don't moderate the room. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't moderate the room. I have it all under control, people. So please do not moderate the room. And also, please, no need to individually welcome people into the chat. It kind of disrupts the chat and it throws off any other questions or any other comments relevant to the conversation we're having. So no need to individually say hello to everybody. But bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. Good to see you, Nebul. Welcome. There is no good music after Lawrence Welk. That's right. How's that view? That's the view of views right there. Love the view, me too. It is peaceful. Compared to the Brooklyn Bridge, it is peaceful. And we have already done 90 minutes of video here today. And that guy walked totally up behind me. That was kind of funny. Missing your days in New York? Marcia, well, thanks to the power of the internet, you are here in New York City. Welcome. Sunset, I mean, if these clouds hold out, John Lore, absolutely. Right, doesn't seem like 90 minutes passed, right? Good to see you, Norm, in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Now, I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to sit down for a moment. Well, I'm going to first make sure I give you guys a nice view of Lower Manhattan. And then I'm going to take a quick break here. Because after this, we're going to walk up into Brooklyn Heights. And all the way to the Barclays Center. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. Welcome. Watching from the gym. Hope you're having a great workout. Sky is amazing today. Right, nothing but screenshots, RJ. That's right. Nothing but screenshots. Absolutely. Good to see you, Sarah, out there in Connecticut. Doing Brooklyn Heights, yes indeed. Lady in the Harbor doesn't need a partner. She does the work all herself. The great Statue of Liberty. Liberty enlightening the world. Right off the way over there. Tomorrow's going to be such a great day. I mean, if the weather's going to be like this tomorrow, this is insane for a marathon Sunday. I think I'm going to lose a few pounds. I better carb up tonight. I better eat lots of carbs today because tomorrow we're going to put out the energy and then some. Oh my goodness. Marathon Sunday, people. It's here. Hello there, Carolyn from Norway. Welcome. I'm going to get myself a little spot to sit down for just a little bit. Oh, I know. I got John, we're going to Greenwood, I think on Wednesday. John, I want to get to Greenwood on Wednesday because I know the trees are changing color up in Greenwood, so I know it's quite beautiful up there, so Gotta make my way up there. Let's see if I get a signal over here. My carbs are currently cooking. Thank you so much there, Jim. All right, I think we have a good signal here. Yes, we do. Let's sit down here on these really cool steps and take in the view here. The water is pretty calm today, bruh. The current is pretty calm today. So it's pretty chill today. Pretty chill conditions here in New York. Let's hang out here for a little bit. Let me sit down, get off my feet. This has been a fast 90 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what. If you're new to the broadcast, you like what you're watching, hit that thumbs up. It lets me know you care. And it helps me out tremendously in the YouTube algorithm. But you hope the run is... You know what, Ronald? Tomorrow's marathon is going to be a real tough one because it's going to be just so warm. And it's going to be a little scary, maybe at that last mile mark when we get there in the afternoon. It may be a very dramatic place to be. So we're going to give all the runners lots of good energy tomorrow. And it's going to be fun. But beautiful views from this spot, absolutely. Water, chips, sodium, even potato chips helps. That's right. Ah, look at this view here. Let's just take this in, people. I wish I had another iced coffee. I wish I had one more iced coffee right now. How pretty it is out here today. Wow. What a great day to be alive here in New York City. Felix, one of the greatest places to have lunch. I mean, look at this. You get the Statue of Liberty right down there. Look at that. Can I explain YouTube algorithms? YouTube really likes it when you upload at the same time every day. Also, if you make more than one live stream, like once you get to your third live stream for the day, very few people get that notification. And again, it's all about timing, what time of day. There's a lot of variables, and it all really fundamentally depends on consistency. So you have to pretty much upload every day, same time. And my Zoom is amazing. It's an iPhone 12 Pro. There's going to be a lot of dehydration problems in the marathon. Yeah, I need another cup of coffee, Felix. You're more than welcome, Mo. What is it? Is this your new favorite spot? Awesome. Good to see you, Nelly. Good morning. You're more than welcome, RJ. And there you go. Beautiful indeed. I mean, this is just like, it doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. It does not get better than this. This is New York. This is New York, people. This is New York in a nutshell right here. So tomorrow, MC Dirty Jersey. We're going to begin our broadcasting at 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning for the first round, the start of the New York City Marathon. And then sometime in the afternoon, I don't know what time just yet. It depends on when we finish in Bay Ridge. When we finish in Bay Ridge, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to eat some lunch. And then me and my wife are going to take the train up to the 25-mile mark of the New York City Marathon. And then we're going to watch the marathon probably around like at sunset time. So 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon we'll be on in the afternoon. Can I take you back home to Brooklyn? So you going next week? You got it, Ada. Walking to downtown Brooklyn in a little bit. Absolutely. Concrete jungle and dreams are made of here in New York City. That's right. You're more than welcome, MC Dirty. All day long, MC Dirty Jersey. I'm going to be on. It's going to be a fun day. Nelly, it feels like summer. It feels like summer, Nelly. What an amazing day. Houston, Texas, Dave. Good to see ya. H-Town, baby. I'll see you later, Patrick. Have a great day. Yeah, she's going to be hanging out with me, Felix. My wife will be banging on the cowbell that I'm picking up right now in Atlantic Center. Gotta go pick up my my cowbell. Yeah, it's beautiful, horse lover. Go Astros, yes indeed. There you go, 1:30 France time. That's right, Nibble. Depending on how the daylight savings time shakes out. Let's continue on, people. And I hear drones. There are drones flying, people, and you are not allowed to fly drones here. Where are these drones flying? I hear them right here. I hear drones. Oh. I heard drones. It is gorgeous, Mo. Good to see you, Sarah. Go Phillies. Yeah, we fall back an hour tonight, Nibble. That's right, Shaky Dave, correct. Felix, you're not allowed to fly drones around here because there's a very famous video here on YouTube where really close to the skyscrapers of Lower Manhattan. So ever since then, they kind of outlawed it around here. And you could get a pretty big flying a drone. There are actually a lot of places here in New York City, but they don't really, it's kind of hard to enforce. So let's get our final view. The riverfront, right here. So I'm gonna put the GoFundMe soon, Mo. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm putting it together, Mo. Great to see you, British Grey. Welcome. Well, welcome, Felix. You have to get a permit, but in this park here, you're not really allowed to fly drones. 2:30. There you go, Neville. 2:30 out in France. It is like a painting. Yes, it is. Let's make our way through the park. Let's make our way through Brooklyn Bridge Park. Greatest city in the world, that's right. Really nice foliage as we make our way through here. Beautiful clouds. It is lovely out here. And Shaky Dave with a $5 super chat. Shaky Dave, thank you so much for the big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated, Shaky Dave. Much, much, much appreciated. It's all good, John. It's all good, John. As long as you smash that thumbs up, that's all I care. Good to see you. Good to see you there, Uncle Nash. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Bruce Springsteen there. Sure got some good music there. Yeah. Anyway. Have we officially entered the crazy zone? I think we're officially. Yeah, with the little waterfall, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool up there. All right, I tried to be a good lad. Ooh, look at this, a little burst of color here. How pretty that is. Oh. All right, just like the Mesh song. That's right. That's right. All right, let's make our way up the bouncy bridge, shall we? Again, the connection might get a little weird as we make our way up the bouncy bridge. Let's make our way up. Or should we go the long way? Let's see. Yes, we're going to go the long way because people don't know where the ramp is here. I'm going to walk up the ramp so I don't got to walk upstairs.
And they were like live streaming.
Amazing weather. Activity 79. Amazing weather. Oh no, Paul. Paul, stay inside and put some headphones on if it's too loud. Hang on in there. Hopefully the fireworks show will subside. Here's the ramp. Let's walk up the ramp.
Wait for something.
How nice this little walk is here. This is so nice. I'm gonna walk, making our way up to the bouncy bridge here. There's a video when the original version of this bridge was up, and I called it the bounciest bridge in Brooklyn. Good to see you in New York from Quebec. Bonjour Quebec. Bonjour Bob. Bienvenue. Yeah, right. Praise your practice over there, right youth there. Yes. On to the bouncy bridge we go. Like these views here, Nelly. Right here, I'll keep the camera pointing towards the west. Give you some perspective as we rise above Brooklyn Bridge Park. We are officially now on the Squibb Park Bridge, making our way up into the Heights, Brooklyn Heights, that is. I mean, really great view of Statue of Liberty off from here as we ascend into the trees. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty nice. But as we make our way up into Brooklyn Heights, these apartments here, nobody wants to buy them. So if you want to buy them, they start out at around $5-6 million. Ooh, we could see inside of this one over here. Ooh, there's nice pink furniture in there. Okay. How's the weather today? It's warm today. It's warm today. Sound like a bit of Walter Brennan on the Real Book. Yes, that's a voice inspiration there. Is it? Yeah, Brooklyn Heights is expensive, but not here in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Not in these buildings that I'm showing here, but once you cross the highway, once you're up there on Brooklyn Heights, it gets much, much more expensive, much, much more desirable. Awesome, Robert. Hope you had a great walk through here. There's no Squibbs in the park today. Lovely place to live. One of the best. As we are about to pass over the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, right over there, as we now enter Squibb Park. I'm going to continue up the ramp here. Ah, the gray clouds were here, Diana. They just seem to be... Barnabas, good to see you, Barnabas. You're more than welcome for today's little tour. You'll take Bay Ridge? Me too. Lizzie, am I going to the marathon tomorrow? Yes, I will be. Make sure your notification bell's turned on. We'll be on all day. Marathon Sunday. Squibb Park, named after Edward Squibb. He was a pharmaceutical guy, and this was the site of his pharmaceutical factory. Squibb still survives today as Bristol Myers Squibb. That's right, the BQE almost went straight down Brooklyn Heights via Hicks Street. That would have been horrible. As we make our way up into the Brooklyn Heights. If y'all only knew the hand signals I make sometimes. I'd have caught that one. As we do another little turn here. Welcome to Columbia Heights at Medoc Street. We have made it to Brooklyn Heights. Current weather in Brooklyn, it's mostly cloudy with a temperature of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 23 Celsius to you and me, with the wind blowing out of the south at 9 miles an hour. The current humidity is 64 degrees. Marathon is shutting your block to car traffic. Barnabas, it's a wonderful time. Living on the marathon route, or near it, truly a blessing. And yeah, isn't it nice to have 51,000 people pass through your block in a single day? Kind of amazing. The ventilation shaft to the A and C trains right down there. And then we're passing directly over the Brooklyn Queens Expressway here at the beginning of the triple cantilever. Let's get a couple of quick views here. Actually, no, we'll continue on. We can keep moving. Got to make our way over to the Brooklyn Promenade. Actually, you know what we could do, actually? Let's do this. Let's see if the decorations are still up. There's some really cool Halloween decorations over here, and I think they're still up. Let's see. Let's take a turn here on Cranberry Street here. Good to see you, James Davison. A very warm day, yes indeed. Espresso is the best, yes, if you need a good caffeine hit. I could imagine, Uncle Nash, I could imagine. All right, let's do a little loop here. Let's do a little looper here on Willow Street. Oh yeah, we still have some Halloween decorations up. Oh, this is pretty out here right now. Oh yeah, I'm so happy we came down this street. Look how pretty this is. Yeah, the history around here is pretty thick. And look how pretty the leaves look. Even though they're covering some of the cars, but even the leaves look really pretty. I still got some pumpkins out here. Oh yeah, across the street still has all their decorations. Yeah, a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of celebrities bought property out here. And yeah, There's a New York Times article that talks about how movie stars are finding this neighborhood and moving to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this house right here sold for like 8 million or something, like 7 million. This one right here in the corner of Willow and Medak. And by the way, Medak Street dates all the way back to the Dutch era. And this street right here was laid out in 1632. Got a lot of wood frame homes which date back to the 1840s and 50s. This house here I believe is 1842, 1845. And it's actually two homes. You have the house here in the corner and then you have a little worker's house here in the back. But we're not that far from Brad Pitt's penthouse. We're not that far from, what's her name? Emily Blunt's apartment. Anne Hathaway, down that way over there. A beautiful house. Yeah, the oldest ones are the ones in wood, correct. People shoot videos here all the time. Actually, probably the people who regularly film here the most is, ironically enough, is Sesame Street. Sesame Street films quite often out here. But Marvelous Mrs. Maisel recently filmed out here, and there's a whole bunch. They got to film the TV show Brooklyn out here in the next few days, or this week they already did that. Quoth the raven nevermore. Yep, Paul Simon owns property. He's just a landlord. He owns a townhouse over on Columbia Heights looking out over the skyline. He's owned that for a very long time. He's owned that since, I believe, the 70s or early 80s. Some great little displays here. Good to see you from Southern California. Welcome, Graphic One. I will, Barnabas, I will. It is living history, Diana. This is one of the first neighborhoods in New York City to be landmarked. This neighborhood was landmarked back in 1961 about. And this is the first landmarked neighborhood where, like, if you want to, like, alter anything inside or even outside, or outside and even more inside your house, you had to go send it to committee, it has to be approved. But because of that, like, a lot of these homes have working gas light. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty amazing. It is beautiful. It's really nice. Yeah, these are wonderfully quiet streets. We're only one subway stop away to Lower Manhattan. Your commute to Lower Manhattan, 10 minutes from right here. This is also one of the first suburban neighborhoods in the United States. Ah, there you go. Thank you so much, Neil. Gives you an idea of how expensive places are here. Good to see you, JR. Welcome. Beautiful Brooklyn. Yes, indeed. It's like a summer day out here today. Coming up here on my right-hand side, it's going to be number 70 Willow Street. Number 70 Willow Street was built in 1842. And this is where author Truman Capote lived. He wrote 2 books in this house. In Cold Blood and Breakfast at Tiffany's was written in this house. But more recently, one of the founders and head programmers of Rockstar Games lives here. Don't know his name, but if you ever played the game Grand Theft Auto, you help pay for this house. Right there. Let's hang the right-hand turn on Pineapple Street and get down to the Brooklyn Promenade. Parking is very difficult in this area. Not a lot of places have parking garages. So parking is difficult. One of the oldest homes in all of New York City is here on my right-hand side. This is number 13 Pineapple. And number 13 Pineapple dates back to 1829. 1829. This has always been a single house residence. First house on the block. Does come with a garage. And yeah, I wish I could live in there. Beautiful, beautiful wood frame house. And what are they filming here? They're filming a TV show, Brooklyn, right? Yeah, they're filming Brooklyn here on Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Why are some of the trees boarded up? Because they're going to do construction around here, or they were doing construction. So whenever they do construction in the street, they set up a temporary kind of fence around all the trees. And now here comes the grand reveal. Here comes the grand reveal, everybody. Let's make our way back onto the Brooklyn Promenade now. Look at this beautiful street. Look at that. There are a couple of really nice, if you could catch them, Airbnbs. Let's do it. Ta-da! Brooklyn Bridge Park down below us. Governor's Island, Statue of Liberty, New York Harbor, off in that direction. Pretty cool, huh? CB Earth Day doing the deep dive with history. That's an excellent story there. Love that story. Don't want to give it away, so go look up that story. And CB Earth Day just shared out right there. As we walk down the Brooklyn Promenade. Welcome to the infamous Triple Cantilever, the winner of the 1961 General Motors Better Highways Award. Robert Moses's Waterloo, if you will. Good to see you, Daniel Vargas. Welcome. Stunning views indeed. This structure here was built in 1955, where we basically decked the street up. Where I'm walking right now would have been a basically like a cliff face here. And what they did was they built the highway into the cliff face here, building a triple cantilevered structure. And now, since it's basically impossible to maintain a structure like this, it finally has to come down and get rebuilt. So who knows what kind of situation is going to happen when they rebuild pass underneath us. Every day, 276,000 cars, trucks, and buses pass beneath our feet going north or south along the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Little Bobby Moses almost ruined this neighborhood with the BQE going directly through Brooklyn Heights along Hicks Street, but luckily the neighborhood banded together. This has always been a politically connected neighborhood, if you will, so they got all their friends in government and had the highway positioned around the perimeter of the neighborhood. We did lose the home or the building where Washington Roebling managed Brooklyn Bridge's construction. We lost that building in this process of building this thing, but oh, there it is. And how they gonna build it? Yeah, it is schist. It is schist, Diana. Yeah, this is schist with a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, for the most part, this is schist. Schist enables this whole structure to be built. Think of it like 3 shelves, and they're bolted into the cliff face here. No, Jair, it would have been horrible. How was the building lost? The right-of-way of the highway here, horse lover. The right-of-way of the highway to bring it underneath the Anchorage and the Brooklyn Bridge. It has to take a slight right-hand turn right here. That's where the house is. That's where the house was. It was right there in the right-of-way for that. So basically, the highway is where the house or the building used to be. Simply Sue, welcome. Yes, the promenade makes it pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, but they got to rebuild this whole thing. So the idea to rebuild it right now is to bring the highway up to where we're at right now, have 6 lanes of highway right here, while they rebuild the new triple deck structure beneath. And then once that's completed, then the deck that was the highway will become the new promenade, and we'll get a larger promenade in the process. So it's a very complicated construction. Will they go on with it? I don't know. Construction was to already begin, so not very simple engineering, I have to say. Not very simple. No, I don't think we're going to see it in our lifetime, John. I'm starting to think that. I mean, it's a very controversial construction story here. So, I mean, who knows if it will actually get built? It has to get built eventually, because this highway will collapse. So, I mean, if we really had the money, we will dig a really deep tunnel. But I think when we start getting into like really deep depths to build a car tunnel, the main issue I think we have at that point then is like the water tunnel. Like one of the main water tunnels passes through Brooklyn, Queens, and I think we'll mess up something with that. But yeah, exactly. It's gonna be like the West Side Highway where a car falls through a hole. Exactly. It'll be just like that. All right, let's get one last view of Lower Manhattan, and then we'll make our way into Brooklyn and begin to make our way over to the Barclays Center. That'll be our final destination for the day. Oh yeah, the picture. Everybody's taking pictures. That's very romantic, Neil. Me too, Neil, me too. Thank you so much, Bringer of Life. This is better than Travel Channel. One of my live stream, I gotta be honest, one of my live stream inspirations is Rick Steves. I love Rick Steves. But Lower Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge, the ventilation shaft to the 2-3 is right here. And then right over there is the ventilation shaft for the R and W trains. There's one more tunnel where the ventilation shaft is a shell of an old building. That's on Gerolman Street. But right here, 2 more of the ventilation shafts for the subway. And then of course, Governor's Island and the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Statue of Liberty right over there. There it is. Real pretty out here today. And ooh, we got some kayakers, people. Let's look at the kayakers. The kayakers will give you a good idea of how strong the flow is here in the East River. The East River, not a real river, but a tidal estuary that separates Manhattan from Manhattan Island from Long Island. Yeah, you can see how they're moving with the tide right there. It's been fun, Mo. It's been fun. Yeah, John, isn't it funny how Prism Live is working really good right now? It's working pretty good today. Yeah, I don't know what was up the other day. It was a little frustrating, but then again, we got the Candy Crush thing in, and the Candy Crush thing for replay has been quite lucrative. So a lot of new people finding the channel thanks to the Candy Crush nonsense. Doesn't sound nice, absolutely. The giraffes of Red Hook. Back off that direction over there. Yeah, better than normal. Maybe, John. Maybe that was an update. I know the app is slightly different, so. All right, we're gonna make our way down Montague Street here in Brooklyn Heights. Make our way to downtown Brooklyn. Make our way to the Barclays Center. That's where I have to pick up a cowbell for mananas. Look at the homes down here, so pretty. It's like a movie set. Ben, we had a 500 drone celebration for the 10th anniversary of Candy Crush. So we saw drones fly over New Jersey, create some kind of really cool show for like 10 minutes on, what was that, Thursday night. Thursday night we experienced that. More than welcome, Diana Lee. Diana Lee, we'll try our best to do construction again before it finishes. He only counted 499 here. Sean, you're more than welcome, Sean. I'm glad you enjoyed the drone show. It was cool. I was down there, and hey, my wife won a Bluetooth speaker and some candy. So it was pretty cool. But I want to show construction again properly. So stay tuned. We'll see that again. But here we are, Brooklyn Heights. Yeah, we have to go back and see it again. Yeah. And I'll do it in order. There is a way to walk that whole thing and you do it in order. So. And hopefully the security guards will be a little bit cooler with me. You know what it is? It's the fact that I have like a separate speaker system and like a separate microphone system and everything. Like, you know, they want to say it's like professional and it's not professional. It could be, but it's not. Horse lover, I'm glad you're enjoying today's live stream. Hope you smash that like button. As we come up, I believe this is Hicks. Yes, we are on Hicks Street, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where the highway was supposed to be built. Right here. Can you imagine a 6-lane highway coming right through here? Maybe, JR, maybe. Crush the candies indeed. The Candy Crush, I have to say, the Bluetooth speaker my wife won at the Candy Crush event is not cheap. It was actually quite nice. So I'm very impressed with the gift they gave out. Thriller Kid, hello cuties, welcome. Thank you so much, Bringer of Life. Welcome to the show. Hello, Brooklyn. We're getting into the heart of Brooklyn right now, getting into Brooklyn Heights. Right now, about to make our way into downtown Brooklyn. Barclays Center will be our final stop for today. Candy Crush again. Tell us more. Check out the replay there, Thriller Kid. Check out my replay. And you can see the whole Candy Crush event. And a 500 drone show over New Jersey. Terry, you gotta know somebody with, gotta know a pretty good friend with a lot of money. What? Really, Josh? Did he say that on the vlog? If he said that on the vlog, Josh, we're gonna be at mile number 2 on the Elite Runners course. So last time we saw Casey Neistat on the live stream, he was running with Neve from Catfish. So if he said that on the live stream, we're gonna be looking for Casey. He'll be in the first wave. Really? Okay, there you go, everyone. We're gonna attempt to catch Casey Neistat, which we probably will on tomorrow's live stream. For people who are running in the marathon, for the first and maybe second wave of the marathon, I'll be watching the blue corral. So the corral that goes up 92nd Street. I'll be at that point for the first part of the morning, for the first probably 2 waves. We'll be along the blue line, and then for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th waves, we're gonna make our way over to the 94th Street line and to the orange corral. We'll be in the orange corral. So if you know a friend and if you know which wave they're running in and which corral they're using, we'll be by the blue and orange corrals tomorrow morning. Mile number 2, right off the Verizon Narrows Bridge. 8:30 in the morning, our broadcast will begin. It's my 7th year live streaming the great New York City Marathon. Looking so forward to bring you the marathon. Am I athletic? Thriller Kid, I lead bicycle tours and walking tours here in New York City, so I don't know if I'm athletic or not. Normally I would ride a bike 13 miles on Marathon Sunday to the finish line, but this year my bike is not very much in order, so I'll be taking the train to the finish line. But normally, I usually ride a bike there. Yes, indeed, Nash. Yes, the old Supreme Court is right in this neighborhood right here. I think this is it, right? Right here in the corner. I forget. I only know about the current courts, not the old ones. But I think this is it right here. Right? This little guy right here. As we come up to Clinton Streets, thank you so much. Coney Island Gym, thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. Take the train and I'll beat everyone in the marathon. That's right. Further on. Oh, so it's like further down there, right? I forget what this building. This looks like this is another historic building here, and I forgot what they did in there. And over here we have the old bank. One of these beautiful bank buildings we have downtown. Sorry about the wind noise, everybody. I have very lovely calves. Very lovely calves. Nice, Nash. That's awesome. All right, 3:25. This beautiful afternoon. 71 degrees going by the TD Bank clock here in the corner of Montague and Court Streets. Really nice weather out here. Unbelievable that this is November. Unbelievable this is November. This is like insane. We got civil court here across the street. The criminal court building is on the next block down. Off to our left-hand side is going to be the federal courthouse. The rest of Cadman Plaza right there. 66 degrees for Izzy out there in California. That's lovely. Yeah, beautiful weather all over this great country of ours on this beautiful Saturday. I wanted to show you guys the Jackie Robinson plaque in front of the TD Bank here, but there's a lady giving out political pamphlets there, so I didn't want to get anywhere near her so she could start yelling her political stuff. But anyway, I will say hello to Bobby K. Yes, I will. Court Street, everybody. Here's Court Street, and right down the block is Brooklyn City Hall, today called Butto Hall. Brooklyn City Hall, built in 1867, the same year we built Prospect Park. We're going to make our way down Fulton Street coming up next, all the way down to the Barclays Center. Yes, this is where Eric Adams used to sleep, correct. It does, Horse Lover, it does. So what sits on the former site of Ebbets Field? The Ebbets Field houses, the apartments. It's a whole apartment complex built where Ebbets Field used to be. That's all the way over by the Botanical Gardens by Prospect Park. As we make our way to Fulton Street. Hey! Welcome to downtown Brooklyn. If you're just tuning in, welcome to downtown Brooklyn. Has a little bit of a European vibe to it, yeah. Strip club DJ. No, Thriller Kid, I never was a strip club DJ, but I did have a radio show on Brooklyn College Radio for a brief moment. And I did go to school for various vocal lessons, vocal classes. In Brooklyn College, I did take a public speaking course. It's kind of amazing. I used to have a terrible lisp and stutter. I used to stutter really, really bad. Good to see you, Vic. Welcome. This isn't lovely downtown Burbank. No. Going to Bond Street, Brooklyn next week. Nice, Ada. I think we're going to pass Bond Street in a little bit. Bond at Fulton Street. About to enter the mall, people. About to enter the mall. Bienvenue. Bienvenue, Coco. Bienvenue. Bonjour. Bienvenue. The whole new skyline of downtown Brooklyn now. Beginning to reveal itself. Something like the third or fourth most important shopping corridor in the United States right here. Downtown Brooklyn truly coming into its own. If Brooklyn was a city by itself, we will be the fourth largest city in the United States, just behind Chicago. Do I have cats? No, I do not. Me and my wife want dogs, though. We want little chihuahuas. Tinier the dog, the better. As we impatiently wait to cross the lights. Just tuning in, we're going to make our way over to the Barclays Center right now. Christian Castro, welcome. What you doing, Dutch Moz? Good to see you there, little bees. I'm waiting to cross the street. That's what I'm waiting to do right now. I pretty much, JR, pretty much. Romaldia Daza, hello, welcome. I'm on in the show. As we make our way across downtown Brooklyn. You're in New York? Awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay here in the 5 boroughs of New York. There is a great diner nearby here called the Apollo Diner. I like going there. Not that far from here. What about the Cavaliers? I don't know. Good to see you, Norm. I'm not going to grab a shake, Norm. I'm good on that. Thank you so much. Hello there, the faceless cook. Welcome. Recovering from surgery. Hope you feel better. As we approach J Streets. Good to see you there, TYC. Welcome. I'm in TYC's neighborhood. Right, TYC? Do you still live around here? Mi-chan, konnichiwa, welcome. Yes, I did just pass the crappiest Burger King.
3 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
The Burger King further down by the Cheesecake Tower is much better. Look at this new skyline. Crossing over J Street, if we go off in this direction here, you will encounter the entrance to the Manhattan Bridge. Don't you love Fulton Street there, Coney Island, Jim? Absolutely. It is a perfect day today, Mi-chan. Beautiful weather out here today. Oh, we got a new store coming here. Look at downtown Brooklyn looking so good today. More than welcome there, John. Cheesecake Tower about to come into view in about a block or two. And we're coming up on the old Abraham and Strauss. As a child, I knew it as A&S, but today it's Macy's. There it is, right there. The old A&S. Abraham and Strauss. Evidently, they're going to have some kind of Christmas thing going on here at this Macy's soon. What street is this? We're on Fulton Street in downtown Brooklyn. Yeah, the old Abraham and Strauss right here. They even built a new building inside of the old one. Look at that. A new building built inside of it. As people dart in front of buses, in front of A&S. You miss Junior's at Flatbush? ICU, Junior's is delicious. Still the same old quality. Absolutely, Coney Island, Jim, absolutely. If I turn left, it's NYU. I didn't know NYU had offices here in downtown Brooklyn. We have LIU, Long Island University, that's around here. But not NYU. Oh, that's good. That's right, Coney Island, Jim. As long as The old Frankfurter stand. It's coming up on the next block, as long as that's still here. That's right. These are Dodge trolleys. That's right. The best Juniors, the best cheesecake in the world is at Juniors. And here's the hot dog king, right? It's hot dog king of Fulton. Right, NYU Poly, that's right. NYU Polytechnic, right over here. The Fulton Hot Dog King, people. It's still in business. I'm happy to report it's still in business. So, ABX Girl, we call it the Cheesecake Tower on this channel. The official name of that skyscraper is 9 DeKalb, the Brooklyn Tower, it's called. But we call it on this YouTube channel the Cheesecake Tower because at the base of the building is Junior's Cheesecake. One of the best cheesecakes in the whole world. Taste makes you happy, me too. All right, coming into view is the Cheesecake Tower. There it is. There it is, 9 DeKalb, roughly the same height as the Chrysler Building at 1,099 feet tall. It is all apartments. The whole thing is a residential building. Now, I hate to say this, but the building kind of reminds me of the tower they used in the movie, The Towering Inferno. It kind of reminds me of that building. Don't ask me why. But if you ever seen that movie, yeah. Kind of reminds me of that. No, Junior's is still at its same location, MC Dirty Jersey. Junior's has never moved. Right? It was totally inspired by the Towering Inferno Tower. Absolutely. Totally inspired by it. Absolutely. Let's continue to make our way up Fulton here. We're going to swing on to Flatbush in a moment here. Again, we're making our way to the Barclays Center. Need to watch the SCTV spoof again. I didn't even know SCTV had a spoof about that, so I'm going to check that out. Yeah, it's too high, right, down the lane? I wouldn't mind one high up, but, you know, whatever. I want to live life, right? That looks very similar, right, JR? Yeah. But all these new buildings down the way here, all brand new buildings. But you know what? Cookies is still here. Cookies has been here for as long as I can remember. It's a whole episode? What? What? You know, I didn't watch too much SCTV really to kind of memorize a lot of it. So now I'm gonna have to look it up and watch it. All right, people. Coming up to Flatbush here on Fulton Street. And we're gonna make the right-hand turn. Whoa. Cyclist almost getting taken out right there. All right. All right. Paula, the cowbell, I have sent emails and phone calls, and yes, the cowbell is ready. They're holding it for me, and they are ready, for me. So, yeah. We are now officially on Flatbush Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. Making our way to the Barclays. But the cowbell is ready. Kind of surprised they had the drumsticks before the cowbell. But yes, emails were sent. And I made sure this morning that my pickup is there. Oh, Jim McDonald sending me a, thank you so much, Jim, for the email right there. Appreciate it. Guess I got something to watch now when I'm on the train. That's going to be nice. All right. Yes, Murray K. Show at the Brooklyn Fox. Yes, indeed, I see you. There you go. Those Murray K. shows happened many, many moons ago. Many, many, many moons ago. Ooh, New York moment. A broken down car in the middle of Flatbush Avenue. So for everyone Manhattan bound Flatbush Avenue, if you're making your way down towards the Manhattan Bridge along Flatbush Avenue, this is why you're delayed. There's a car broken down right here in the middle of the street. This is not good. That is not good. I feel bad for that guy, I'm not gonna lie. There you go, James. Yeah, pretty crazy scene right there. Now we're already almost to Barclays Center. Yay! We are almost to Barclays. Now, I hope they fix it soon, JR. I hope they fix it soon. All right, coming up to this crazy silver building here called the Ashland. And the Ashland built on a tiny triangle lot where a plant nursery used to be. The Ashland pretty much directly next to and in front of right now the Williamsburg Savings Bank building. That's the building with the clock tower on top. And for a very long time, that was Brooklyn's skyscraper. But now we have new ones beginning to rise all around downtown Brooklyn. The new downtown Brooklyn, ladies and gentlemen. The new downtown Brooklyn. A lot of old buildings gone, a lot of new buildings coming in. Now, for all you hardcore New Yorkers, if you remember the Atlantic Yards redevelopment project, which is basically Barclays Center today, you may have, some of y'all may remember that Patrick Stewart did an amazing video of how they're going to rezone this entire neighborhood here and build really, really tall buildings. Like the Cheesecake Tower right down there. And it was an incredible video because they didn't necessarily predict it, but he laid it all out and he showed what the future development would look like. And you know what? It's pretty close to that video created, that whole little CG sequence that they created some, what was that, 15 years ago now. And to a certain extent, I still do call the Barclays Center Atlantic Yards. Here we are in Lafayette. The New York City Marathon will come up this street right here from 4th Avenue and then make a right-hand turn onto Lafayette. They'll take you Lafayette all the way down to Bedford Avenue. But you remember that video, John? A really cool video narrated by Patrick Stewart, my goodness. Showing the future. He saw the future that was coming. And also Forest City Ratner helped him out with that too. He made it so, yes indeed. as we impatiently wait to cross the street here. And there we go. Look at Cheesecake Tower. Look how tall that thing is. Brooklyn, baby. And there is the blue line for the New York City Marathon. Right there. There's the blue line for the New York City Marathon. Once they arrive here at the end of 4th Avenue, the 3 different corrals, the blue line, the orange line, and the green line will all merge right here at the end of 4th Avenue. And then this section right here, this is where all 3 start corrals merge into one path. And then everyone takes the exact same path, and everyone is timed out at the exact same time intervals. So the old railroad station used to be called, what was it again, the Lafayette Yards? It had a really cool name. The Lafayette Train Yard or something like that it was called. Atlantic Yards, Forest City Ratner. His project still not to complete fruition. Pretty much there, about, I would say 70% there. They still have some buildings to build out. Probably the biggest one is where Modell's used to be. The big empty lot where Modell's and PC Richards is. Right there at 4th Avenue and Atlantic. Originally there was going to be a skyscraper there called the Liberty because it was meant to look like the Statue of Liberty, but that never got off the ground. Who remembers that? Who remembers that building that was supposed to look like the Statue of Liberty here in Brooklyn? Who remembers that one? I remember Marty Markowitz going all crazy about that building. One of the best spots to watch the New York City Marathon is right here at the end of 4th Avenue, where the runners swing briefly onto Flatbush Avenue. We have some grandstands set up for tomorrow. There's going to be bands playing here. There's going to be a lot of action happening right here. But as you see, some of the grandstands for tomorrow's marathon, this whole area lights up. They do set up a TV stand, which we see it right here. The TV is here already. So there's the big TV screen right over there that they're going to be showing for the New York City Marathon. So it's pretty cool. Here's 4th Avenue, right down over here. The runners come all the way down from 92nd Street, 94th Street, and they come all the way down to here. The runners run all the way down towards us and then make, from that perspective, the right-hand turn. But New York City Marathon, such an amazing day. Hey. They're just playing all the music along this corridor here. New York, Marty Markowitz was the premier cheerleader of Brooklyn, absolutely. I cannot agree with you more. All right, let's see how many likes we got. Almost 300 of you watching and only 279 likes. Now, can we get to 300 likes? If we get to 300 likes, I will get a donut plant donut. Do you want to see me eat a donut plant donut? I think that guy honking the horn wants me to eat a donut plant donut, but do you want to see me eat a donut plant donut? Hit that like button, and if we get to 300 likes, I will eat a donut. But you got to do it now. You got to do it now. You got 2 minutes, starting from right now. 2 minutes. Can we get this? Can we get to this in 2 minutes? And the Odells That's my friend Odell. Still at 282 likes. And there it is. All right, there we go. Thank you so much, guys. There it is. We hit 300 likes. We hit it. So there we are. Let's go get a donut from the donut plant. Let's go get a donut from the donut plant. Let's walk just past Barclays Center. Let's get ourselves a donut from the donut plant. Got to incentivize, right? Got to incentivize hitting that like button, right? Yes, you guys got a bonus donut for the end of the live stream here. And I think I'm going to go for a blackout donut if they have it. If they have it. Oh, I've been to many shows at the Brooklyn Academy of Music. Been to many shows there. It's a wonderful place to see shows. The Barclays Center, everybody. Con leche, that's a good one. They're all good. All of the donut plant donuts are good. There is no bad one. There is no bad one. They're all good. They're all little treasures. I gotta get some carbs for the race, right? Let's get some carbs for the race. For the greatest day tomorrow, the New York City Marathon. Oh, you want a peanut butter and jelly and a jelly? You want a peanut butter and a jelly donut? You got it, Jim. I gotta get some donuts for Jim. Jim, if they don't have those donuts, I'm gonna show you what they have. I'm gonna do my best to keep the camera off of people in the store, and I'm gonna show you guys what they have. Oh, peanut butter jelly donut filled with jelly. Okay. Good to see you, Denise. Well. Almost there. You see people eat donuts, right? Everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see a donuts. Everybody. Yeah, it's pretty windy out here, Nash. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. Really windy out here today. Actually, the microphone's probably making it sound like it's a lot worse than it actually is. It's windy, but not like crazy windy. It's not affecting the gimbal. But Prism Live, for some reason, doesn't like my microphones right now. It glitches out when my microphones are connected. So trying to work through that problem. Hopefully I'll remedy that for tomorrow. Coconut custard, probably number one. Oh yeah. here we are, donut plant. Right here, right around the corner is the exterior they use for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Right around the corner over there. I will take care of myself. It's a beautiful day, Carl. It's a beautiful day. I don't know what's cooking here at this intersection, but I'm not liking it. I think she's trying to make the left. Okay. I'm gonna be a little careful here. All right, made it to the donut plant. Let's see what kind of donuts they have. Now I'm gonna do my best to keep the camera off people, so please keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. They're just coughing in their apartment.
All right. Hello. Huh? Aw, Lime Bike is dead. All right, let me get a Brooklyn Blackout donut, an apple cinnamon. No, give me the regular one, Blueberry. The what? You know what? Let's have that also. And let's see here. You don't have.
This one right here? The coconut cream. Vanilla bean is my personal.
And let me get a peanut butter and jam. Yeah.
Would you like one more to get a box?
Yeah, why not? Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take a dark chocolate then.
Peanut butter.
You got like iced coffee or anything like that? Give me an iced coffee. You got a little bit of milk. We're getting all the donuts today, ladies and gentlemen. Jim, I guess you're getting some donuts.
So do the vanilla. How's that? No, so you do it how is it? What was the jam? Yeah. It's just like a jelly filled donut. It's always already I got the powder. Vanilla, peanut butter, and the vanilla jam, right? Correct. Okay. I'll be back.
No, I'm taking them to a friend's house, Carl. And we're going to get a coffee. Cold brew whole milk? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Can I get it back for that? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, and we got a coffee. This all of a sudden has turned into an amazing afternoon. Because we got coffee and donuts now. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Let's get a seat outside and have a donut and finish this live stream. The way we began it, we started the live stream with a coffee and a donut, and we're gonna end the live stream with a coffee and a donut. So let's get this nice view of downtown Brooklyn, or actually now we're in kind of like in Park Slopey kind of area here. I've been reading up on your YouTube streamers, thinking about writing a paper. Awesome. Well, Carl, I've been live streaming here on YouTube for, now it's pushing now like 4 or 5 years. I've been live streaming in general for 7. I've learned quite a few things about how humans work. It's been a very enlightening experience. Right, nice bookends, right? Perfect. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so wired. So let's take a look at this here. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Good to see you, Caroline. Oh, they're all individually wrapped. Oh, I see the one donut I'm gonna have right now. We're gonna have a Brooklyn Blackout, but to say that this looks really good, I can't get the camera down. And now can we see it? There we go. Well, They're really good. Oh my God. Jim, I'm taking these to your house, Jim. I'm taking these to your house. But I'm going to eat one now for the sake of the live stream, to end this live stream with something fun, very exciting, and that is eating donuts. So let me close this box here. If I can. Oh yeah, we're gonna have right now a Brooklyn blackout donut. This is my go-to donuts whenever I come to the donut plant. So, but Jim, we got donuts for tonight. Jim's gonna help me carve up for tomorrow, I mean. But let's have a Brooklyn blackout donut. What is a Brooklyn blackout donut? Well, let me show you. I like how they individually wrap the donuts too. Look at this thing. This thing's like a work of art. Marty, you're more than welcome for the great stream. It was a lot of fun. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that, people. Yes. Well, bottoms up. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Brian. Oh, man, look at that. Isn't that good? So soft. Mmm. Wow. Jim, they're coming your way, Jim. They're coming your way, Jim. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for getting me up to 300 likes. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk through downtown Brooklyn, Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn Heights, Dumbo, starting out Lower Manhattan, City Hall. Yeah. What more can I say? Join me tomorrow, nice and early, 8:30 in the morning. Join me 8:30 in the morning for Marathon Sunday. We're going to be on all day. This is chocolate. This is a chocolate. This is a blackout donut. It doesn't get more chocolate than this, people. Hope you guys enjoyed today's little tour over the Brooklyn Bridge. If this is your first time finding me, do me a favor. First of all, if you like what you watch, smash that like button. Lets me know you care. And subscribe to the Dutch Miles family of networks. We'll be on all day tomorrow for Marathon Sunday, so I hope you guys are tuned in. We're going to be on 2 sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So tune on in. If you have some friends, by the way, really quickly, if you have some friends running in the New York City Marathon, for the first and second wave, we'll be along the Blue Corral, and then for the third, fourth, and fifth waves, we'll be at the Orange Corral. So there you go. You found me 3 years ago. Awesome, Lizzie. Well, anyway. Thank you so much for joining me for this nonsensical live stream around New York City. And from Fort Greene, right? Technically, Fort Greene here in downtown Brooklyn, right? This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later, folks. Ta-ta, bye-bye.